but it was a cover of a magazine. Wild card line B. Am I pronouncing that right? In Nevada, B.
That's my initial.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Good.
I wanted to be kind of anonymous.
That's fine. Don't blame me. Go ahead.
So the guy that called in, and this is really hard to talk about, but starting from when I was very young, my whole family, I've had to watch all of them get killed and copied, cloned, just like the guy that talked about the ashes in the swimming pool. And I didn't know any of this until I was much older because the type of drug that they use suppresses the memory. And so we would, as children, the way it would happen was that we would watch the gruesome murder, and then the next day the copy would show up, right after. And we were so little that we would just go, oh, you're okay, and we would just believe that it's the same person, and we would buy, and that's the way that they use to keep you bonded. Forcing the person to watch the murder causes them to just be so happy as a child that they see they just are so ecstatic and relieved that the person it's okay, the person's there, my friend didn't really die or my family member. But as an adult, when I began into regression, I began to remember all of this. And I had gone through my life without remembering any of it because, you just thought that was the person.
Right. But none of the people you think of as your family members are the real family members. They're all doubles.
No. They're, as some would say, copies with a very slight variation. They have to make variations because the people that are doing this, they own them. They're basically, you don't realize it, but they are very much owned by someone.
It's a little off topic for what we're talking about, but I do want to just ask you one. So, honestly, then, do you get together with them? Are you still in touch with them?
My sisters, I have 3 sisters. None of them know this but me. I'm the only one who's been through regression.
Okay, so you're the only one who knows that they aren't who they think they are.
Yeah, and they don't. People that are cloned, most of them don't know it. They don't because they won't remember all of the trauma. You just go on and through it started in MK Ultra. They started doing this. The CIA started doing it. That's what the reasons why they did MK Ultra.
Okay, I want to stay on topic before the topic because there's a lot of people hanging on. But that's very interesting, B, and I'm sorry that happened to you. Cloned and chipped like the very first caller that we got when we first started taking calls about 2 hours ago. But I do want to get to Tess, who's in New York on Coast to Coast AM.